First at 5, killed on the job. A mother of 6, a McDonald's manager, stabbed to death during her shift. This is a story that has shaken our entire community. Thank you for joining us. I'm Simon Shayket.
And I'm Carolyn Clifford. Our hearts are heavy as we think about the family and friends of 39-year-old Jennifer Harris.
Loved ones left searching for answers. They tell us Jennifer was kind, hardworking, deeply loved. This tragedy started when Harris reportedly sent an employee home early, and that worker allegedly came back and attacked her.
Just hard to believe it happened at 9 Mile and Schroeder in East Point. 7 News reporter Ruta Olsanaida is speaking with the family tonight about their devastating loss and the terrifying moments that changed everything.
39-year-old Jennifer "Jamma" Harris went to work at this East Point McDonald's every single day to support her family, and they say she did not deserve this.
Why take our mama from us? You knew we loved each other.
It is absolute heartbreak for the family of Jennifer Harris, a 15-year employee of McDonald's and the manager here in East Point. They all gathered at the very spot she lost her life Thursday morning. Police say it was a senseless act caused by a simple argument.
There was a dispute between 2 co-workers, and one co-worker was sent home as a result of the dispute.
That co-worker, a 26-year-old East Point resident, then allegedly returned hours later with a kitchen knife and stabbed Jennifer multiple times. A customer and licensed CPL holder, noticing the violence, fired a single shot into the air to put an end to what he was seeing.
Nobody was hit by the gunshot, but it did stop the assault. The suspect dropped the knife and started running away from the location.
That Good Samaritan then detained the suspect before she could get far until police arrived and took her into custody. Jennifer was rushed to a local hospital but died due to her injuries. Neighbors say they sometimes hear arguments at this McDonald's, but never anything like this.
Goodness, I don't even know what to think, to be honest with you. But yeah, it's just sad all around. You don't want to see this.
The loving mother leaves behind her 6 children who say they used to visit both their mom and the suspect at work and are confused to why the violence had to escalate this far.
We would come up here. We met her co-workers. We met the lady and everything. I don't understand why she had to kill her.
We reached out to the owner of this McDonald's, who told us in part, quote, "Violence of any kind is unacceptable in my restaurants, and we are taking this matter extremely seriously." Meanwhile, the family says Jennifer will be remembered as selfless and kind, her memory never forgotten.
My mama, she woke up every day and went to work for us. My mama died trying to take care of us.
Anyone who witnessed this incident is asked to call East Point Police. Meanwhile, this case has already been sent to the Macomb County Prosecutor's Office for review. In East Point, I'm Ruta Olsanaida, 7 News Detroit.
I'm just going to say this. You can always tell who got they behind whooped and who didn't growing up. To me, it sounds like this lady had a temper tantrum, right? So my thoughts on that, it's actually really sad that we now live in a world where people are so entitled. And obviously, there was a reason why you got sent home. She definitely was touched by an angel. I've seen on other videos, she literally basically been waiting for somebody to say something to her so that she could have the opportunity to do what she did. And that's how I feel like a lot of people are walking around. A lot of people are walking around with a lot of pent up energy, with a lot of unresolved feelings. And instead of them getting help, they walk around thinking, being crazy is cute. Y'all, this lady has filmed herself on multiple occasions playing with knives. She even filmed herself literally messing with a dead bird. If that don't scream disturbed, I don't know what does. And we don't know why she got sent home on multiple occasions. First of all, Who comes to work and gets in an argument with their boss and expects to really keep their job? Rest in peace to the woman that lost her life, who did not deserve that. I feel really bad for her kids as well. I don't care what the situation was. There are people really sitting here pondering on how they're gonna hurt people. Like literally sitting there like, I wonder what I would do to this person if I ever got the chance to hurt him. Like, people are really waking up. I know some folks like that who wake up and have looked at me before and said, you know what I would do to you if we ever got into a fight? And I would be sitting there like, what? People out here waiting to let them fans out. Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Whoa, they putting their boots in the ground, yeah. This is the reason why I move the way that I do. I do not talk to a lot of people. I don't, stuff my mama taught me, I don't talk to strangers. You don't want to be too in somebody's space and their business. Nowadays, you can't even have a dispute with somebody without them wanting to stab you to death. Like, what the heck? I was just crazy and unnecessary and uncalled for. And to the Samaritan, y'all, hats off to the Samaritan who jumped in. Because, you know, we're so daggone, we want to pull our phones out and record nowadays. We will sit there like everybody else did and watch this woman get stabbed. And while y'all just sitting there watching or recording on your phone. So the hats off to the person who shot in the air. He should have shot her silly self. Lord forgive me. But she's already stabbed someone. A couple of years ago, she got charged with stabbing somebody. This chick, this is nothing new for her. She needs to go sit down for a second. And I hope she gets exactly what she deserves while she's sitting in that cell rotting. This chick is crazy. She's been crazy. She been arrested for what she just did. But, you know, the system is so funny. It's so funny and it's so weird. So you let this chick out who stabbed somebody 3 years ago. She shouldn't have been let out in the first place. Ain't that attempted murder? Ain't that attempted murder if you get mad and literally take a knife to somebody? I thought, am I wrong? And you know, if I'm wrong, let me know. But baby, that sounds like more, that's more than felony menacing. You're not just trying to cut me. If the knife makes it through my skin and you puncture me, that is attempted murder. And now her crazy, she can't, you know what she's gonna do? Let me tell you what she's gonna do. She gonna act like she's mental. She's gonna use the mental card. I'm telling you, that's what's getting ready to happen. But let me tell you something else. A lot of people don't think that law enforcement looks at your social media, but in case you didn't know that, that's actually how they incriminate a lot of people. Because, you know, we nowadays, we want everybody to know what we drive. We want everybody to know where we live. We want everybody to know where we work. We want everybody to know everything. Right? Oh, I have a weapon. I'm going to show that. Oh, you know, everybody wants to show everything until stuff ain't funny no more. Now you sitting in the interrogation room trying to say you innocent, but how? When the stuff is, you literally have videos, ma'am, all over your Facebook, or not even your Facebook, your social media, of you being a violent person. So even if she did try to claim insanity, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. And it's going to be premeditated because apparently they haven't been getting along in general. So you've been wanting to do this, shawty. She been wanting to do that. I don't care. She was just waiting for an opportunity to do it. For all we know, she could have woke up that day and had it on her mind to go hurt that lady and said, you know what? Because, you know, some people are really mental. They're really mental. Like, they will go out and... You ever run across somebody who purposefully tries to make you mad so that they can react? You know, I feel like that's exactly what this woman did. I think just based off of her history, I definitely feel like she already had it, like I said, set in her mind to hurt somebody. She just didn't know who she was. She needed an excuse. And unfortunately, she used this woman as an excuse. Now, personally, as a manager, if I gotta send you home more than once, you're not coming back to my store. And I ain't never heard of nobody who argued with their manager and still had a job. So if you ask me, this lady, whatever happened, she gave this woman had multiple chances, y'all. She had multiple chances to do right. She had multiple chances to get her shit together. I don't know where we lived in a day and age where you are allowed to argue with management. Y'all let me know. Let me know what you think in the comments, you guys. Do you think that it is justifiable to take someone's life because you have a feeling that day that you could have went home and worked out, you know, or found another job, anything but what she did? If you agree with it, I'm gonna pray for you. I mean, I know we all like to make sense of things, but you cannot make sense of that. I'm sorry, okay? I love y'all. I'm getting ready to head to work on this good Sunday. And y'all have a good Sunday. And I'll talk to you soon.